Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to a very important live stream. Just let me check once whether the notification has gone in or not. I still can't see any chats coming up. Uh, okay, ठीक है. I myself have gotten the notification right now. Okay, so maybe people will join. Um, so just perfect. Okay, perfect. I can see people coming in. Just give me a second. Perfect. Okay. Hello everyone. Uh, Chalo. So today we are here to discuss about a very important point as to why has market crashed today. It's a pretty big crash. Right now, Nifty is still holding on to the 24,000 levels. Uh, very bravely is what I can say. Reason being very simple. Across the board, at a global level, we have seen a big sell-off that has happened. So what we are going to do in this short live stream, I'm just going to try and keep it to 10 to 15 minutes max. But here I'm going to try and explain two, three very important points. Number one, we are going to try and understand the reason for this big fall today. After a long time, we have seen this huge crash where markets have collapsed by almost quarter to 3%. So we are going to first try and understand the reasons for that. Number one. Number two, we are going to try and understand that is it possible that this fall could just continue, or what could be some future possible supports for the current fall. Okay, so two things we are going to understand. Number one, what are the reasons for today's fall, and number two, what could be the possible support levels that we can see in the coming few days, possibly, right? uh, क्या बात है रोहित is saying waiting for your take on today's market, that's why I'm here. Okay, first and foremost, for those who want to know about a very basic point, should we be selling whatever we have right now? My personal answer, at least what I am going to do, at least what I am doing, is what I'm going to tell you. I'm not selling right now. Okay, I'm more in a wait and watch mode right now because I have tried to analyze the reasons why market is falling. So I thought of telling this before 3:30 that have I sold today? I have not. I have not sold today. Uh, I am wanting to wait till market reaches crucial levels. Okay, which could be the crucial level? The most, I mean, the first crucial level, according to me, which market is beautifully honoring, is 24,000 level. And why is this a very important level, which I'm happy that the market is holding? Number one, it's a psychological level, no doubts on that. And number two, if you see here, the 50 days moving average is at 23,964. I'm repeating, the 50 days moving average is at 23,964, right? So even if I were to round it off to 24,000, markets, ideally I was keeping my fingers crossed, markets should not go below 24,000. It did go below 24,000 for a brief amount of time, but it has recovered since then, and I'm very happy to see markets holding on to 24,000 plus levels. Okay. Second question, if the fall continues, what is the second level that I'm going to watch out for? The second level that I'm going to watch out for is 23,600ish level. Okay. From where did I get this from? Now, what I've done is I'm just going to remove these drawings for a second. Okay. Now, if you see here, this is normal Fibonacci pivots, basically, pivot levels. Here you can see S1 gone, S2 gone, almost S2 holding out there at 24,025, also the 50 DEMA level. But even if this is broken, the next support stands strong at 23,640 levels. Okay. Now 23,640 is a good level, agreed. But still, I mean, if you were to still think of something, that what if this is also broken? Still one more level. We have talked about two levels till now. I've talked about 24,000. I have talked about 23,600. I want everyone of you to write these levels down. Unless and until markets is not going below these levels, ideally one should not panic. At least I'm not going to panic. Okay. We are going to also understand the reasons for this fall. But first, I'm telling you whether I'm buying, whether I'm selling. before, what am I doing? I'm going to tell that before 3:30, right? So have I sold? No, I have not. That is a big point I wanted to tell. Okay. Now, one more thing, if you see here, this is the bottommost point of the recent fall. Everyone knows the reason. No need for me to reiterate. The election results, bottommost point. From here, if I were to draw a Fibonacci, from here till the topmost point, again, the 38.2% retracement comes at 23,634. Okay, I'm repeating 23,634. So again, even using normal hand-drawn Fibonacci, we are coming to the same point. One more point, the point that I was trying to tell you, 23,600. If that is broken, then what? Again, now if I were to draw a line from here, if I were to draw a ray from here, why this level? This is the level just before the election results day, right? This was the high that we had seen, which was 23,363. So this is 23,363 levels. The markets went down, struggled here, went up, again took some support here, went up, again took some support here, and this was the ultimate support. And from this, just have a look at this rally, the way the markets have gone up in one single direction, that has been crazy. In fact, if you check the percentage rise from here till the topmost point, this is mind blowing, that in the months of June and July, in 2 months we have climbed up almost 18%, and that is super super huge. Now post 18% rise, if we are seeing such a fall, I don't see this as a big reason for panic. I am personally of that opinion. Is this something uh, which is making me a little bit uncomfortable? Yes. Am I panicking? Am I selling? Oh my god, this panic? No, I am not. Okay. Why this is so? I'm going to tell you the reasons for that. So I hope this most important point that I wanted to tell before the market closing hours, uh, as to what is my standpoint. I hope everyone is clear. What have I done? Number one, I'm not sold, but have I bought? Yes. One fifth quantity of whatever I was going to buy, one fifth quantity of Nifty Bs. I know that there is a great possibility. Again, I'm repeating, I know that there is a great possibility that markets may still go lower to 23,600 to maybe 23,300 levels. But, I always believe that it's impossible to do the rock bottom fishing. It's impossible for any person to invest entirely at the bottommost point, and that is the reason why my philosophy, my thought process is always to buy in chunks. And that is the reason why I am, instead of going stock specific, I thought that why not uh, go into Nifty Bs. That was the exact same thing that I had done during the election results day, when markets crashed. That was the same point I did. I invested a small chunk of my money in Nifty Bs. That is the same thing that I've repeated today. A small chunk, one fifth of whatever I wanted to invest, I have invested in Nifty Bs. Okay. So I hope everyone is absolutely clear with a basic thought process. Is it bad that markets corrected today? Yes. Is it a super duper panic situation that you should sell everything and go away? I don't feel so. Okay. Then the next big question comes is that what could be the reason of this fall? So we are going to try and understand the reasons. I know that some people can be like, now this is like everything is done and now we are trying to do the analysis. But I'll tell you, no one thought about this big reaction. Okay, that markets could crash by something like this. Very few, I mean, people were saying that yes, at 25,000 we are seeing some resistance, but 3-4 points coming together, in Marathi we say dushkalat terawa. So it's as good as whenever bad things come, they come in lot. It will be not like only one trigger point, only two trigger points. There'll be multiple trigger points which come at one shot, and because of which the markets see a big reaction. Okay, so we are, what I feel, top 3-4 reasons is what I am going to tell you right now. Why this? What happened to the market today? Basically, what was the reason of this fall is what we are going to understand right now. Okay. Uh, क्या बात है अर्पिता saying, oh, member for 44 months, क्या बात है अर्पिता, sorry अर्पिता, you've been a member for 44 months, क्या बात है, nice. uh, very much needed, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to talk about 4-5 important points, so everyone pay 100% attention for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and you will 5 minutes, you'll understand a lot many points, right? Number one is that, is it an India led fall? My answer is ideally no. It's a US led fall. Okay. There are fears that US may go into recession, because of which it led into global level tremors. we always say that US is like a mother market, and if something happens to the mother market, obviously we all baby markets, we are going to see the reaction of that. So I don't think that the reason for the trigger of today's fall is in India. The reason is outside India, it is US. So fears that US may go into recession actually started the whole nervousness in the market, and that is what happened, because of which the tremors were felt globally, also in India. And India VIX shot up by almost 50.42% as compared to the previous close. Okay, and very sad to read this. I read a lot of articles. The numbers were different, but I read some articles which mentioned that in one day investors lost wealth close to, some were saying around 12 lakh crore plus, some were saying like 18 lakh crore plus. When I looked at all these figures, 18 lakh crores lost in one day, I was like, my loss is like below maturity level, chiller. Okay, so felt better that okay, totality is 18 lakh crores, my loss is like very small. Okay, no worries. Okay, now let's understand what went wrong in the US. Why were there fears of recession in US all of a sudden? Okay, so for that, what I'll try and do, just give me a second. I'm going to share my screen. Me and my team, we have pulled up some data for you all so that you also understand what could be the reasons for this. So everyone try and focus on the screen. Okay. Uh, what happened right now is the US jobs related data that comes up in the month of July. US as a country added only 1,14,000 jobs as compared to 2,15,000 jobs, which was the monthly average of last year. Okay. So has the number of job additions been very less as compared to the average of previous year? Answer is obviously yes. Okay. Second thing is that US unemployment rate jumped to a 3-year high of 4.3% last month as compared to 4.1% in June, and this marks the fourth consecutive monthly increase in unemployment rates. Okay. Goldman, so in short, two things have happened. Number one, number of jobs added itself is very less as compared to the average of last year. Number one. Number two, unemployment rate is at 3-year high at 4.3%. Number three, Goldman Sachs, the economists of this organization have increased the probability of US going into a recession to 25%, which they had earlier predicted at 15% in the next 12 months. Okay, so there are pretty much great chances that US may go into a recession. But now, if you ask me, US economy slowing down, US economy not doing well, is this good or is this bad? There are 2 points. Sorry, there are two. These are the two sides of a same coin. Okay. Now let me see your understanding. You have been my viewers for a long, long, long time. So ideally, you should be able to tell this answer. Let me see if you can get this right. Now, when the economy is doing well, I want 100% focus here. Okay. When the economy is doing well, all in all, you only tell me, will the US Fed chairperson feel that this is the time to cut interest rates? Or when the overall economy is going into recession, is not doing great, that is the time when they will think about cutting the interest rates. So I want you to write in the comment section, good or bad. One more time, when the economy is in a good state, will that be the time when the interest rates will be cut? Or when the economy is doing bad, at that time will the interest rates be cut by the US Fed? Good or bad? That is the only answer I want. Okay, क्या बात है? I'm getting answers already. So happy to see all our channel viewers are pro. Those who are channel members, they also consume a lot of content as pro investor members, where I talk about a lot relating to in-depth analysis about the companies, business, their strategies. Sometimes I do talk about the economy as well, and also the Thursday live streams. Those who are following my Thursday live streams, they have also started to understand a lot about economics. Plus, I also have a separate course on economics for stock market as well, which through which you can learn a lot about how different economic factors impact the stock market. And for that, of course, you can go and check out my website, rachanaranade.com. Okay. Now, coming back to our discussion, very important. Everyone has given a correct answer that when economy is not doing well, when economy is in a bad shape, that is when the interest rates could be cut. And it is expected that in the month starting September, we may get a 50 basis points, so basically 0.5%. rate cut in the US, and this could be followed by another 50 basis points rate cut in the month of November. Now, again, I want answers from everyone. When we see that there are rate cuts in the economy, okay, whenever there are rate cuts in the economy, overall, will the markets be happy with a rate cut, or will markets feel sad after we get a rate cut? Happy or sad? Again, I want an answer. It is expected that because US, understand the flow, US economy is in a bad shape. It is expected that it may go into recession. If that be so, ideally they should start cutting the interest rates. If US starts cutting the interest rates, ideally we are also going to start cutting the interest rates. And if interest rates are cut, markets are going to be happy. And these are the exact answers that I'm getting in the comment section. People, why do you need me for the live stream? I'm not able to understand. You know everything properly. Kya baat hai? Or what else does a teacher want? If all the students are, and it's 100% accurate chat that I'm seeing in front of my eyes right now. खुशी के आंसू आ गए आज मार्केट देख के जितना दुख हो रहा था उससे अच्छा अभी लग रहा है. I was feeling very bad during the market as I feel very good that everyone is at least getting much more pro in analyzing different situations. Fantastic. So now tell me, could this pain be temporary in this case? We know that US economy may not perform well. We know that there could be a possibility that it may go into recession. Achha, still I'm saying it's a possibility only. Why am I saying that? I'm going to tell about that also. And even if that happens, even if the situation is not that great, rates are going to be cut. If rates are going to be cut, we are in fact going to be happy. So is this pain going to be temporary? Yes. Okay. So nothing to worry too much about. Okay. It's going to be a temporary thing. It's not going to be a permanent thing for sure. Okay. Now let's understand about one more important thing, that again something different that you may learn today. So I want again 100% attention for the next 2-3 minutes. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, now everyone have a look at this. This is tradingeconomics.com. I'm going to go to USA, and in USA you should be able to see unemployment rate. Okay, now if you see here, see unemployment rate was around 3.8%, 3.8%, 3.8%, 3.7%, la 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 la. Okay. And then you can see from this is again 3.8, from here 3.9, 4, 4.1, and right now 4.3. Okay. Can you see a steady increase in the unemployment rates? Yes, that is how you can see this through tradingeconomics.com. Okay. Now there is something known as a Sam's indicator. I'll be very honest with you. I also came to know about this today only. I read few articles and also listened to a few experts, and they were talking about this Sam's indicator or Sam's rule. I said, what is this? So even today I learned something different, and the day I learned something different, I always believe that knowledge grows when you share the knowledge, and that is the reason why I'm sharing the knowledge that I gained today with you right away. Okay. So Sam's rule, it's an economic indicator which was created by Claudia Sahm in 2019, a former Federal Reserve economist, to help identify the onset of a recession in the United States. So, one more time quickly, who is she? She is a former Federal Reserve economist, and she set up an indicator, an economic indicator, which is called as the Sam's rule by her name itself. And she said that if XYZ conditions are satisfied, then there are chances that US can slip into recession. Okay. Now, what does it talk about? It says that recession is likely underway when the 3 months moving average, okay, of the national unemployment rate rises by 0.5 percent points or more relative to its low during the previous 12 months. Just to simplify things, it could sound a little bit tricky, and that is the reason why I showed this to you. Last 3 months ka average, which last 3 months, July, June, and May, last 3 months moving average. Okay, this average, so if you see here 4, 4.1, 4.3, so somewhere around 4.1 something something, okay, or closer to 4. Okay, is this greater by 0.5% as compared to last 12 months ka average? 12 months average, here you can see 3.8, 3.8, 3.8, 3.7, 3.7, 3.7. So is the last 3 months ka trailing average, is this, if this is greater by at least 0.5%, so 0.5% above the minimum 12 months ka average, in that case this triggers the indicator, this indicator gets triggered. Okay, has this happened right now? And answer is yes. So one more time, it's as good as लास्ट 3 months का unemployment data, in simple words I'm telling you, okay, last 3 months का unemployment data, the percentage is higher than the last 12 months average. Okay, in simple words, unemployment is greater. I want 100% attention. This is the important sentence. Last 3 months का average unemployment is greater than last 12 months का average unemployment, and that is greater by 0.5%. If this be so, then according to that Sam's rule, according to that Sam's indicator, it is said that yes, there is a chance of recession. Did you understand this? Just give me a quick yes or no. I want a quick yes or no. Have you understood about this new indicator, Sam's rule, Sam's indicator, whatever? Have you understood this? Quick yes or no in the comment section. Yes, of course. Kya baat hai? Yes. Okay, fantastic. Fair enough. Okay, getting a lot of yeses now. Okay, perfect. Someone is saying you. Nice. Okay. Wow. Samji. Okay, fantastic. Cool. But now comes the anticlimax. What is the anticlimax? Anticlimax is that, so ideally, as per the Sam's rule, ideally US should come into recession, correct? Because the last 3 months ka moving average is more than 0.5% of the last 12 months moving average. This, that, everything done. Okay, wait. Now comes the important, amazing anticlimax. What is the anticlimax? However, Sam herself told that she actually doesn't think the economy is in recession. Oh, इतना सब कुछ सीखा, and at the end we came to know that Sam herself believes that US may still not go into recession. Okay, so again she feels that okay, things could be a little bit bad but may not be as bad as a recession. Okay, is what is the underlying point right now. Okay, so I hope you have understood till here. But Prasanna says ये तो story में main twist आ गया. Absolutely right. Next point, we are definitely going to talk, are you enjoying this economics? Because today we are talking more and more of economics rather than simple plain. क्या बात है प्रवीण सिंह, असं कसं काय? Nice. uh, I I am not sure if you are liking this economics or not, because as usual, number of people who are watching is 4,500 and number of likes 589. वा, म्हणजे इतका अपमान कसा करावा एखाद्या कॉन्टेंट क्रिएटरचा, हे अगदी तुमच्याकडनं शिकलं पाहिजे. आय स्पोक अ लॉट ऑफ मराठी राईट नाव, आय नो दॅट, बट दिस इज लाईक यार, दिस इज नॉट डन. Me and my team, we take so much efforts to bring to you best possible analysis in the simplest possible language. And that like button, even though that is free of cost, we are going to talk about the war thing also. We are going to talk about the Japanese interest, I mean the Japan and the interest rates and everything. But 4,500 people who are watching. Are war matlab not war, Baba Thomas. Don't panic. Kya baat hai. What is Rajesh saying? Rajesh is saying class was more interesting, so they forgot to hit likes. So I'm waiting now. There have to be more number of likes. At least 50% number of people should understand कि अरे यार, I should smash the like button. 4,000, 2,200 people at least should smash the like button. It's only 1,149 right now. She काय अरे. Not done. I want it beyond 50% at least. Then we are going to discuss something which is absolutely mind-blowing data, which is about Japan, which is something related to yen carry trades. Okay. Again, this is not what we have discussed on the channel till date. We are going to discuss about yen carry trades for the first time on our channel. This is going to be really interesting. क्या बात है. निधि is saying that really liking the macroeconomic analysis. क्या बात है. Thank you. Bharti saying smash the like button. Bharti, tell others also to smash the like button. Not even 50%. Jay is saying people busy cancelling selling orders. Okay. How much more? She 1,500. Still 700 to go. People, चला हवा येऊ द्या. हा चला fast. At least the number has gone above 30%, if not 50%. Anyways, Mayur म्हणतोय मी पण पाणी पितो. Okay, you can also drink water. Uh, right. So now we are going to understand about something called as carry trades, and which is like really, really interesting. Uh, I'll also show you again trading economics website and how can you also understand what has happened in Japan right now. Okay, let me present my screen so that you understand what is the concept of a carry trade. Okay, so this is trading economics again. I'm going to the home page. This is where you'll see Japan, and now you should be able to see interest rates. Okay, have a look at this. Even if I take 5 year, dead at minus 0.1%, dead at minus 0.1% since last 5 years. Even if you check 10 years, it was a little bit higher. 2014, since what, 2016, since 2016 till 2024 beginning, Japan was at minus 0.1% interest rates. It's like crazy. Okay, then they said that we are now taking, this was in the month of March, that they said now we are going to take this. And by the way, interest rate is lending interest rate. They are going to take it to 0.1%. So it is as good as if someone wanted to borrow money from Japan. The rate, the short term interest rates used to be 0.1%. This is like Bank of Japan, like we have RBI, okay, central bank. There we have Bank of Japan, 0.1%. And what happened, I think on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, this happened on 1st of August. They increased this to up to 0.25%. Okay. Now what happens, because you can imagine that an economy where it is as good as near zero interest rates, near zero interest rates. So if I'm an American investor, I'm some hedge fund. Okay, what I do, I borrow money from Japan at what? At 0.1%, nothing. And I invested in the US stock markets. Okay, simple till here. This is called as a carry trade. I know this is not the exact one, but just for simplicity, I carry that money from Japan and I invested in the United States of American market. Okay, simple till here. Now what happened was that they increased this 0.1% to 0.25%. Okay, from 0.1% they have increased it to 0.25%. You might be like, she only 0.15%, that's a big jump. For interest rates, that's a big jump. And understand that if this be so, if interest rates spike a little bit also by 0.15%, that has a direct impact on the borrowing cost of these hedge funds. Number one. Number two, it also has a direct impact on the currency. Now I'll show you what happened to their currency. So if I were to go here, JPYUSD, have a look at this. Last, so 31st July to today, a currency rising by 7.75% against USD. Japanese yen rising against USD by 7.75%. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Correct? And now you can imagine, so whenever US hedge funds, they have borrowed this money at 0.1%, now they have to repay that at some point in time. So you can imagine, I was the hedge fund, I borrow the money, I now take leverage trades. So even if I've taken one, just as a unit one, I've taken one, I either invest or take F&O positions, 4x, 5x, whatever. So I take a leverage position. Okay. Now, whenever I understand that, they have already taken it from 1%, 0.1% to 0.25%. So, number one, cost of borrowing has increased. Number two, at one point in time, I'll have to repay that money also. And while repaying, my currency, USD, has weakened against Japan. And that is the reason why it is going to give me double tension. That is the reason why it triggered a sell off. That before something else happens, let me close my position. So assume I was a US hedge fund, I had borrowed from Japan, I had taken leverage, I had invested in tech stocks, assume in USA. What I did was, in panic, I sold the stocks. Why did I sell stocks? I want an answer, I want a quick answer. So I get to know whether you're paying attention or not. I'm a hedge fund from USA. I had taken money from Japan so that I get it at a low interest rate. But I took a 1x to 5x whatever leverage. Correct. I got the first answer from Piyush. Very good, Piyush. So I invested it in the US markets. Assume I had invested in tech stocks. Now I've panicked. Why? Because the interest rates have risen. My currency has actually, you know, tumbled against the Japanese yen. Japanese yen has gone stronger. So at one point in time, I have to what? Absolutely, I have gotten so many correct answers, but this was the first one to repay, right? To repay, absolutely. So to repay, I sold off. I got the money and I'm repaying. And this is nothing but this is called as a reversal of carry trade. Are you with me? This is called as what? This is called as a reversal of carry trade. Whenever I take money and invest, that is a carry trade. Whenever I sell and I repay back, that's called as a reversal of carry trade. Oh God. And because of this also, it led to a big sell-off in USA. Okay. Now, again, I want an answer from you all. Do you think that there will be one point where this reversal of carry trades are also going to slow down? Or is this going to be like 2, 3, 4, 5 months? It will keep on going on. What do you feel? Will this slow down in the near term? It has to reverse. It has to stop. It has to slow down. It is not just going to go on increasing and increasing. The reversal of carry trades may halt, may pause, may slow down at some point in time. So again, that is the reason why I'm saying that whatever our market saw today, this is this is bad, agreed, but this is not obviously like a very long term impact. I see this as a short to medium term impact. Even medium, I'm just saying for the sake of that. I comparatively see that as a short term impact. Okay. So markets crashed because of even these carry trades from Japan. If you know, there is one asset class which is still rising, and that is gold. And that is the reason why always, if you have been following my channel, I've always said that 10% of your portfolio has to be in gold. Gold is generally the survivor. Okay. So ideally, gold may you have to have ideally 10% of your portfolio. That's a thumb rule of financial management. It generally goes in a direction opposite to investing in the short in equity, in the opposite direction to equity in the short term. And that is the reason why, to just to keep your portfolio afloat, ideally you should have some money invested in gold, right? Any idea on what happened to cryptos? Did cryptos go up today or did cryptos go down? Any idea, up or down cryptos? Any idea, cryptos up or down? पाणीच संपलं. क्रिप्टोज अप. आकांक्षा, मला पाणी द्यायला सांग ना सचिन. Down, 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 down 10%, fell like crazy. And that is the answer. Cryptos are correcting. And how? Big fall in cryptos. And that is the reason why there are some analysts. See, I don't analyze cryptos to a very great extent, I'll be honest with you. Thoda thoda, I just analyze, okay. But big analysts, they feel that there is a possibility that these carry trades, the money that was borrowed from Japan, was also invested in cryptos. And that is the reason why cryptos also were sold off to repay the money which was borrowed from Japan. And that was the reason for a probable sell off in cryptos. Okay. So today, even I learned a lot about two things. Like I said, right, one was about the Sam's index or the Sam's rule. I read about it today. Even carry trades, Japanese carry trades is again, I had not, learned so much in detail after reading, after listening to a lot of people today. Uh, I learned a lot. So I thought that whatever I learned, I should try and simplify and present it in front of you. Of course, one more important point pending, and that is about the Middle East tension. Okay, is the tension very much there? It is. Again, I'm not a geopolitical expert at all, but people believe that this tension is very much there and can escalate if Iran takes certain steps. So we'll have to wait and watch what happens. मला पाणी पण देना, please. So That is one more reason why markets panicked today. Now, where could we see a little bit more pain, if you ask me? A little bit more pain is what we can see in small caps and mid caps. Okay, even if you see today what happened, why I always say that small caps and mid caps are a little bit more risky as compared to Nifty. Why do I keep on telling this? I'll share my screen. See, very basic, very simple thing. By how much did Nifty correct today? By 2.68%. You can jot down these numbers. Nifty corrected by 2.68%. And kya baat hai? Closing also has been fairly about 24,000, 24,055. So large cap as good as down by 2.68%. Now let us check CNX mid cap. CNX mid cap is down by 3.55%. Correct. And if you see here again, it's at that crucial point. Acha, this is for CNX mid cap at a crucial point again, anyways. And if I were to check CNX small caps, are small caps is in more pain. And if you see here, 4.57%. So if I were to sum up, Nifty down by 2.68%, mid caps down by 3.8 something percent, and small caps down by 4.5%. I hope you're understanding the reason why I keep on telling that array small caps, mid caps, be careful while you're investing. Okay. So everyone has to understand that there could be, whenever markets fall, there are chances that they could fall at a higher rate. So this was about the small cap, mid cap, and large cap performance. One final point before which, let me quickly welcome the new members: Swapnil, Vinisha, Deep, Deep Shikha, just someone. Okay, Trushali, Ajay, friend, world of Bhaskar, Abhishek, and Mr. Lalit Patel, and nomadic lucky. Kya baat hai? A warm welcome to everyone, all the new pro investor members or all the new members. Again, right? Karan is asking, is it a buy on dips strategy or averaging for next few days or wait for how this week pans? Uh, Definitely will tell you about that, but loved this comment again. This live stream is literally like a paracetamol. Loved this live stream. Love this comment. Thank you, Jay, for that. And so I will definitely tell about what am I doing. No doubts on that. Thank you for the likes. Likes have at least, I was just trying to cross check. Likes have gone to 2085, but now the concurrent viewers are 5280. On a scale of 5280 concurrent viewers, I have 2087 likes, and that is still not 50%. Okay, so please try and make it to 50%, because I always say this, that we try and make a lot of effort, and I really feel good today. It's almost a 40 minutes live stream. Originally I told you that going to try and wrap this up in like 10 to 15 minutes, but the way you were really excited to learn, the way you were responding to all my questions, that just woke my teacher up, and I said I'm going to you know go more and more into details. And that was the reason why I thought of doing this more of an economics class and impact of economic terms on stock market. So that was the reason you all Rajalingam is saying, since last week you didn't come live in Thursday, today you are compelled to come. Game over. Okay. Absolutely. Last Thursday I was in Mumbai. I was there for some work, and that was the reason why I was, not able to do the live stream. Even this Thursday I'm going to be in. So tomorrow I'm going to Delhi. We'll be in Delhi for 3 days, but we'll come back to Pune on Thursday itself. So definitely we'll do next Thursday live stream for sure. Chalo, three levels before I wrap up today's session. Three levels, very important levels. Number one, 24,000. Three important levels. I'm going to tell right now. Last time, 23,000. I feel sorry, 24,000. Kya ho gaya? 24,000 important level. Okay. Number two, 23,600, and number three, 23,300. Okay. Three levels. 24,000, 23,600, 23,300. What did I do? I bought 1/5 of whatever I was planning to buy. Nifty Bs. I have done that today. Next 500 points fall if it comes. So today I bought around 24,000 mark. So it will be around 23,600. If that number comes up, that will be the time when I go for the next chunk of 1/5 for Nifty Bs. क्या बात है? Thank you Piyush for this. 24,000, 23,600, 23,300. All right. Thanks a lot, everyone, for watching this live stream for a long time. It's almost 40 minutes plus. A lot of new members joining in right now as well. A lot of likes as well to the stream. Quick welcome to Pritish and Harini. So yes, thank you everyone. Thanks a lot for joining in. I'll see you on Thursday. By the way, those who don't know about this, every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. I do a live stream, and so August Thursdays are going to be a little bit different. Uh, During August Thursdays, I'm planning to quickly analyze one stock. Okay. uh, Analyze obviously based on whatever is available in the public domain, based on their annual reports, based on their con calls, based on their investor presentations. And everyone knows we never discuss penny stocks, small caps, micro caps and all that. We generally discuss large caps, mid caps. These are our focus areas. So every Thursday, this is what I intend uh, for the entire month of August. Thursday live streams. So let's see how you like it or not. You can definitely let me know. Um, Piyush says stock of the month business strategy part is very interesting. Thank you. For those who don't know about this, the Pro Investor membership we discuss about business strategies as well. So you can definitely consider smashing the join button so that you get a little bit more value addition to your knowledge. Thanks a lot once again for joining in. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.